The other interesting thing that happened this week, they have put whole milk back into the school system, which in the 70s and 80s, they thought that whole milk, contributed to heart disease, which was really interesting considering they took it out of, schools. For the most part, middle school, elementary school, middle school, intermediate school kids, we don't really see a high prevalence of heart disease. So that was kind of a dumb thing. Heart disease is obviously more prevalent, as we get older, as we age, especially with the poor diet. So whole milk back in schools. Whole milk contains, all the vitamins and minerals that are in milk. If they take the fat out of the milk, they're also taking out a ton of the vitamins, which they only add back a certain amount, but they don't add it all back. So whole milk, definitely better for you than fat-free milk. And again, good fats, especially in children at that age, your brain is made of fat, right? You need fats, you need good fats and amino acids. And when they strip that stuff out of the diet, that leads to, a myriad number of poor, outcomes for children. Lack of focus, lack of concentration, ADD, ADHD. It's a factor. You need good fats. You need to be able to replenish that stuff, especially, kids go through those growth spurts. They are using pretty much every amount of energy. And most importantly, again, we're going to stress it again, exercise. It doesn't have to be the most vigorous thing. You don't have to play 4 sports a year, but everybody needs to exercise. Probably the longest or the most important aspect of longevity is exercising. So that's where we're going with the eating healthy, make America healthy again. Making sure that people are getting proper food, not just food, but proper food. And you've also seen, cuts in, especially the programs that help feed America through the school systems, and those programs, they're cutting out, huge sugary drinks. Sugar's probably the deadliest additive to anything. Some sugar's good. Obviously, sugar from fruit is excellent, but let's try not to use as much sugary. What's the word I'm looking for? Sugar substitutes and things to flavor up with sugar. What's additives like Splenda, sugar, things. Try to keep it within moderation. If it tastes more like sugar and not like food anymore, you're probably used too much. So again, the old pyramid, grains were on the bottom. They really pushed those. Definitely more protein and vegetable. And just reduce the size of, if you want to lose weight, just reduce the size of your dinner plate. Use a small salad plate, you'll still feel full.